Diyan lang po kayo.
Hindi dyan ang Marsha.
So,
Hindi na alam ng mga bata sino si Marsha.
Anyway, before we give over to our good president, first, opening statement, of course, from our PSC chairman.
Magandang umaga po. Thank you, Sir Bong, to all our media friends. Good morning. Alam ko, it's a very busy week for Philippine sports, no? Very exciting because nasa quarterfinals na si Alex. So, mamaya ulit, magkikita-kita ulit tayo. I'm sure nandun kayo. Pero maganda rin yung paminsan-minsan, dito naman tayo sa PhilSports nakikita para ma-showcase naman natin yung mga proyektong ginagawa natin dito sa tulong ni First Lady Liza. Ito po lahat, ginawa po lahat ito ni First Lady Liza. And alam niyo po ito, hindi po pera budget ng PS ito. Budget po ito ng Office of the President, ng Pangulo, para lang taluyod talaga yung sports. Hindi ho kumakain ito sa PSC budget na para sa atleta. Pure, napakaganda po nito. If you notice, napansin niyo po ba yung bagong asfalto sa labas? Tuloy-tuloy po yan hanggang gabi, the next 4 days. Sabi nga po sa akin the last time yatang ginawa yung PhilSports 30 years ago ba?
2005 pa yata.
Yung huling nga, so 20 years ago, ayan na asfalto na ulit. But why are we here today? You know, last week I received a text message from the good president of PFF, John Gutierrez, and he said, "Chairman, can I see you?" Bakit, John? May gusto akong i-announce, may gusto akong sabihin sa'yo na palagay ko ikatutuwa mo. Sabi ko, kung kakatuwa ko, sama na natin ang media. You know, I'll tell you a funny, cute, out-of-the-box story. When we hosted the futsal last December, talagang sinabi ko kay President John, kung saan si President Gianni Infantino, kahit saan siya magpunta, kahit anong oras siya matulog, hindi ako aalis sa tabi niya. So, after the football initial game, we went to the West End because they had a very late dinner there that started at 11 p.m. And I was there. I was seated beside the president of FIFA. Again, the president of FIFA. Di ba? Alam natin kung gaano ka-importante yung posisyon, ang karangalan nun. And he was offered wine. And he said, "Let me taste San Miguel beer." So, San Miguel beer din ako. And then, kwentuhan. And then, he joked, sabi niya, "Chairman, you are the chairman of the Philippine sports." But he joked. Again, let me emphasize, he joked. But there's only one sport in the world, and then tawanan. Sabi ko, then I have to change my calling card. But joking aside, and levity aside, I said, Mr. President, I hope you start helping all out Philippine football. Because you have a great leader. We have a director in the FIBA Council, Nonong Araneta. You have a great president, young, energetic president. And I assure you, I will give my all-out support as well. So what is my message to all of you today? Ever since I was appointed as PSC chairman, I already said, tatlo lang naman po yan eh. Athletes welfare, facilities management, sports tourism. Yung sports tourism ng futsal, nagawa na natin. We hosted the World Cup. Ang kailangan nung iusad natin, kaya talagang makumbinsi si PFF, Asian Football, tsaka FIFA, is the facilities, the home of football, etc. And as we speak, I really do not know the details of what the president of PFF will announce today. He just assured me it's good news. And I trust him. That's why I'm here. Because my role is really to enable agencies, to enable sports people, enable all NSAs to start pushing their international federations, convincing the Asian federations, international federations, to help Philippine sports, especially the particular sport they want to support. If you're cycling, cycling. If you're volleyball, volleyball. And I think today, PFF is accepting the challenge. So ako po, enabler lang ako. If I can convince basketball, I can convince volleyball, I can convince football, I can convince cycling, I can convince tennis federations. Please support Philippine sports. Then, nandito po ako to do our counterpart share. Nandun po yung private sector government support. Hindi niyo po kami maaasahan na it is just a project of PSE, it is just a project of government. It does not work that way. We need the support of private sector. We need the support of government institutions. We need the support of federations like FIFA to make this happen. So that is the main message I want to share with all of our media friends. I am excited because when NSAs approach me these days, it is not just to ask for support from PSE. When NSAs approach me these days, they ask me, how can we work with you because we want to support PSE and Philippine sports? Baliktad na ho. Kami na ho ang tumatanggap ng grasya. Dati kami lang ang bigay ng grasya. And if only for that, I think we've done a very good mindset change, tweaking, and the way people understand the role of the Philippine Sports Commission. So thank you very much for your time today. I'll see you all later, but let me give the floor to my good friend, John Gutierrez.
Before we continue with our program, I would also like to recognize, of course, the silent but effective people behind PFM. The Secretary General, of course, Mr. Jelix Mercader, and his, papaluin ako, General Secretary Jelix Mercader, and the Deputy General Secretary. You may take the floor, Mr. President.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to apologize if I'm speaking if I'm not loud enough or if I'm too quiet. I'm a bit under the weather, so just tell me if I need to speak a little bit louder. But anyway, magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Thank you everyone for making the time to come and hear some good news. No, like Chairman Pato mentioned, magre-report lang sana ako sa kanya. No, but might as well have everybody involved kasi ang makikinabang naman ito hindi lang PFF, hindi lang PSC, kundi ang sambayan ng Pilipino. The Philippine Football Federation, of course, as everybody knows, is under the international federations of FIFA, Federation International de Football Association, AFC, Asian Football Confederation, and AFF, ASEAN Football Federation. Ito pong lahat ng international bodies ay nagbibigay ng subsidiya at suporta sa Philippine football para mapaunlad ang football o lumaki ang football sa ating bansa. Ngayon, 2025 po, napakaganda pong year for Philippine football. The men's senior team did not lose a single game. The U23 men's team, although did not qualify for the AFC U23 Cup, did very well in all those qualifiers, even in the ASEAN version. U17 women, nakita nyo naman, tinalo lahat ng kalaban doon sa AFC qualifier. And sa SEA Games na lang, sabay-sabay ng semifinals ang tatlong team natin, futsal women's, men's U23, and of course, our Filipinas, nag-champion against 8-time champion and 4-time defending Vietnam. So it was a very good 2025 for us. But with all these successes, I think the thing that I want to be the most proud of is we hosted the first ever quadrennial FIFA Futsal World Cup event, which was the FIFA Women's Futsal World Cup, the first edition. And why do I want to take emphasis on that? Like I said, the international bodies governing football have been supporting PFF, but now they recognize that the Philippines is not just here for handouts. The Philippines is here to do its part to further develop football/futsal around the world. Tayo, nag-host tayo ng napaka-importante nilang event. And Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang, babalita ko sana sa inyo is, may papakita ako sa inyong video. Mukhang nagbubunga na. Nagbubunga na ang ating contribution to world football. So before I go on and explain the projects that are going to happen this year, please take a look at our video.
Let's switch off the light muna.
Dim light mo muna, please. Yan. Thank you. Dito din sa
In front.
Sarapan. Tama. Harap. Pwede na. Andiyan yata yung switch. Wala ba?
Yung saan ba?
Excuse me.
Wala.
Dako dito.
Ito yung baka nasa likod niya. Just a little slight way. There you go.
Yun.
Uli.
Very good.
Football begins with a space, a place to run, to play, to belong.
Ingrid.
For many children, that space can change everything. Across the Philippines, football is growing, pitch by pitch, through a nationwide program led by the Philippine Football Federation in partnership with the Philippine Sports Commission and supported by FIFA, AFC, and AFF. These spaces are built not just to play the game, but to grow it, one child, one community at a time. At the national level, 3 full-size football pitches are confirmed in Baguio, Dipolog, and a third location to be announced. A network of 65 by 45 meter half pitches is already underway across the country. Isulan, Sultan Kudarat, Dumaguete, Negros Oriental, Datu Pagulas, Maguindanao del Sur, Tagum, Davao del Norte, Camarines Norte, Davao City, Cotabato, Zamboanga City, Butuan. In addition, 7 artificial mini pitches are being built, with FIFA Arena, Balanga City, Bataan, and Puerto Princesa, Palawan. All pitches are set for completion by June. Among these community spaces, FIFA arenas stand out as compact, high-quality pitches designed to give children a safe place to play, learn, and develop. The first FIFA arena opened on January 20th in Balanga, Bataan, and the next is set for Puerto Princesa, Palawan.
Just a message to all the children around the Philippines. The Philippine Football Federation is doing an amazing, great job investing in grassroots and youth development. This FIFA arena belongs to the children, belongs to you. We would like you to enjoy, to play the game, be inspired to become one day a national team player.
We believe that football development begins with safe spaces, places where children can play, learn and grow, where kids are given the freedom to enjoy the game. This belief guides our administration as we work to create more safe-to-play football areas across the country.
Additional mini pitches, supported by AFC, will follow in locations to be announced, ensuring every child has a place to enjoy the game. Through the leadership of PFF and PSC, and in collaboration with FIFA, AFC, and AFF, football is now more accessible to Filipinos than ever, with a bold vision to build pitches across the entire country. The Philippines has been recognized by FIFA for doing its part in rapidly developing football and futsal, highlighted by hosting the first ever FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup. Because when football is accessible, the future of the game grows stronger, and it all begins with a place to play.
So again, I think this is good news for the entire Philippines. Besides yung FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup, besides the economic benefits, besides the infrastructure benefits that the improvements that we've done, especially in field sports arena, again, the international federations, they see what we bring to the table. They see our contributions. And in return, nabibiyayaan tayo ng mga football pitch na kailangan natin para isulong ang football sa bansa. Ika nga ng PSC, ika nga ng chairman, grassroots to gold, gold to greatness. Saan tayo magsisimula? Sa grassroots. Ano ba ang pinakamalaking challenge sa grassroots? Infrastructure. This year, earliest completion for all the 20 pitches of different sizes is June. Pinakamatagal na ang December. And once, this is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Once we're done with all these pitches, all these projects, we will ask the international federations to continue to give us more grants so that we may be able to provide more infrastructure for our children. This is just the beginning. Again, the way it works is the international federations award you or reward you with infrastructure projects. As soon as you deliver, they know we are serious about the development. So we can apply for more. Kahit saan naman, hindi naman pwede mag-a-apply tayo, walang resibo, walang produkto, hindi na tayo bibigyan ulit. Tatapusin natin yung 20 pitches, 20 or how many, I'm not sure, DJS, within the year. At gusto ko lang i-emphasize, hindi po ito magkakatotoo, hindi po ito posible kung hindi natin napakita sa international community that we do our part. So, Chair, I would just like to say, and I'm pretty sure mahina ang 100 times dahil talagang thank you kay Chair sa PSC at sa Philippine government na tunulungan tayong i-host ang FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup. First edition. Sir, and in your opening remark, ang sabi niyo, dapat ngayon ang PSC naman ang binibigyan, ang PSC naman ang nabibiyayaan, ang NSA naman ang nagbibigay. Sir, ito po ang regalo ng international federations sa Pilipinas. Pero sir, nahihiya pa rin ako dahil may hihingin pa rin po ako. Pasensya na. Sir,
May padama pala.
pasensya na sir. Kasi akala ko tayo lang. Akala ko tayo lang. We can create more infrastructure. We need the land. We need the land to build pitches on. Hindi po kasi realty corporations ang international football associations. Hindi naman real estate company ang FIFA, ang AFC at AFF. They will provide the infrastructure if we can provide the land to put it on. So, ang pakiusap ko, Chair, sa lahat po ng facility ng PSC, kung mapagbibigyan nyo ang PFF, i-request po natin sa FIFA, i-request natin sa AFC, i-request natin sa AFF, na bigyan pa tayo ng pitch or field projects para halos lahat ng sulok ng Pilipinas, malagyan natin. Again, this is just the beginning. This is 20 pitches for this year. Hopefully, we get more. We will apply for more. Meron pang next year and the year after, tuloy-tuloy yan. So, Chair, baka sakali, mapagbigyan nyo kami yung mga property natin na hindi naman masyado na utilize. Lagyan po natin ng football pitch.
Sa UP.
Thank you.
Hindi lang, sa lahat, sir.
Yeah, I want to comment, President Yan. First of all, maraming salamat, congratulations. May I know, dito sa initial, I heard it, initial na tulong ng PFA, FIFA, and the Asian Federation. How much is this worth? Meaning for my appreciation and for our appreciation, how much is this value of support in terms of cost to the Federation?
Well, sir, let's just put it in perspective para madali-dali. Roughly, ang full-size field will cost between 20 to 25 billion. At o nga pala, mga sir, mga artificial po lahat to all weather. Ibig sabihin, hindi nagpuputik. Pwede itong gamitin pagkatapos ng ulan or habang uulan, pwede gamitin ito. So again, going back. For a full pitch, it will cost between 20 to 25 billion.
Pesos.
Yes, yes. For a half pitch, of course, half that, 11 to 13. And for a quarter, it will cost around 5 billion. Ito po, prinisinta namin sa inyo lahat. Ang kabuuan po yan ay nasa 3.6, 3.7 billion dollars.
Wow.
Yan po ang cost or ang value nitong mga pitches na to. Na again, ibiniyaya sa atin that was entrusted and awarded to us by FIFA, AFC, and AFF. So, nandun po tayo sa 3.6 billion for this year.
For this year. Maraming salamat, President John. Let me react to your request. Number one, I hope that next time we meet the media, I have convinced PFF and FIFA to also take a look at the football field in Rizal. I really believe we need a football home. And I really believe that the Filipinos will really support football if there is a improved or increased capacity. So, ngayon pa lang sinasabi ko na, please relate to FIFA that we need all the support for PFF to pursue a football home in Rizal. Number two, I want to know, and I think they all want to know, what we plan to do with the Philippine Arena, because until now the default is futsal. But before you answer that, John, I think it is good to know, friends, that we are now closely coordinating with DepEd and all state universities and colleges. Ang proof of concept po ngayon, nandyan pa lang sa UP. Pero ano po ginagawa natin sa UP ngayon? We are building a world-class training facility in beach volleyball. And na-realize po namin na ang PSC pwedeng makipagtulungan sa mga state universities and colleges because they have thousands of hectares of land in their universities and colleges, but they do not have the funds to develop sports facilities. Ngayon, kung makipagtulungan po ang PSC dyan, makipagtulungan po yung mga NSAs dyan like football, I'm sure all the state universities and colleges, calling all state universities and colleges, I'm sure if they read this news, they will all say, Chairman po to, President John, dito ho sa SUC namin, dito po sa Ilocos, dito sa Palawan, dito sa Cavite, dito sa Davao. If I'm not mistaken, there are close to 300 SUCs all over the country. Do they have world-class facilities, even simple facilities? Wala po, because they do not have the funds for that. So ako, President Jan, sinasabi ko na sa'yo, let us do this together with the SUCs, with the support of DepEd and Chen and the Office of the President, because I am pretty sure magtataasan ng kamay ang mga yan. So, I am using this opportunity to reach out to SUCs. Buksan po natin yung mga eskwelahan natin para po makapasok si PSC at PFF to develop all these pitches, because pwede po yan moving forward. Talagang gandahan natin. 3 months ago, nasaan po ako? Sa Marawi. Do you know in the Mindanao State University in Marawi, there are 15,000 students in the heart of Marawi, and they have an open field for football. They even have a 9-hole golf course in Marawi, in Lanao. And can you imagine ilan po ang lupa ng mga SUCs all over the country? Diba? I was told at UP, the University of the Philippines, they have 5,000 hectares sa Laguna, Quezon property waiting to be developed, all SUCs. So ito po government to government. Ito po yung ginagawa namin ngayon, yung 500 million facility natin with BCDA in John Heng. Government to government po. Ang bilis, maganda, at madaling itago yun. So, President John, I just hope we can also clarify what we plan to do with the Philippine, this area.
Yes, of course, Chair. So, in relation to the field sports arena, because we retrofitted it for futsal as a legacy to the FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup. Nag-organize po tayo ng mga liga starting February na po. Ang initial league natin is intercity. And then, of course, Pasig would like to use also for inter-school. So, ilalagay din natin yan. Magkakaroon din tayo ng corporate futsal league. So, Ultra will be very, very busy. Kakausapin din natin si UAAP at si NCAA to start their futsal program. At napakadali naman para sa kanila gawin to. Meron silang football eh. It's a small transition. Pero dapat maging collegiate sport na siya. Okay? So usually, ang problema dyan is the infrastructure. But dahil sa tiwala sa atin ni Chairman, tiwala sa atin ng PSC, mas madali lang mag-organize ng mga liga ngayon. So come February, all the legacy tournaments will start here in the PSC. So, Chair, maraming salamat ulit for the opportunity.
Thank you.
And yung mabigyan tayo ng venue is a very invaluable gift to futsal for the Filipinos.
Ihabol ko na kasi hindi ko na makalimutan. You know, we are renovating the track and field oval in Baguio. We will finish by
Teachers Camp.
Teachers Camp. In Teachers Camp, we will finish by April or May. I called the president of PATAFA, and he's very happy with the track and field oval, and in Baguio, in PSC, Terry Capistrano. But PATAFA has decided to really use moving forward field sports and New Clark City. That means, President John, please go ahead, develop your plans, because we can open up the football pitch in Baguio PSC for PFF in Teachers Camp. As long as we don't only develop the pitch, President John, we will have to develop and add more bleacher sections, because yun ang wala sa but yes, develop it as a world-class football pitch. I've cleared this with the president of PATAFA. I've discussed this with the board of PSC, and they're all very excited because we can highlight the PSC in Baguio Teachers Camp as a world-class sports tourism destination. Iba pa po yung athletic ball. Athletic ball with the city of Baguio. We have signed, we're signing a memorandum of agreement with the good mayor of Baguio, Benji Magalo. Iba pa po yun. In-inspect din po ni President John yun. Baguio will become the regional training hub for the Cordillera province.
So, gentlemen, the floor is now open for questions, and since Sir JP has started it, we might as well continue.
Given that we already discussed Baguio, I think there's more questions about the other major football hubs like Iloilo, Bacolod, Cebu. I mean, Panad is probably being asked as when can we host a major football event there? Same with Abellana and the CCSE. What can both you and the PSC can do about being able to get the proper facility there up and running?
Well, like I said, if the PSC gives us the authority and the chance to turn these football facilities, these pitches, to world-class artificial pitches, we will do it. We will ask for the international bodies for grants for us to be able to convert them. No? Ika nga ni Chair, yung Baguio, simulan na natin, yes. So that's one of our targets before June, matapos yan. Artificial pitch, wherein any football team or any football club who wishes to do a high altitude training, alam naman natin, napaka-importante sa atleta niyan, they can do it in Baguio once the pitch is done.
Sir, with regards to Cebu, Bacolod, as possible that things that the PSC can do can be able to refurbish or improve facilities there?
Yes, that's a very good point. This is the framework. I was in Zamboanga last week. Hello. Yeah, John. I was in Zamboanga last week to visit the Zamboanga Sports Complex, met the mayor, met the councilors. I had a chance to meet the Sanggunian, and I said, if you think you are interested to become a regional training hub for the Zamboanga Peninsula, una, kailangan malaman ko kung susuporta yung local government unit. Pangalawa, kailangan malaman ko kung magsasang-ayon yung mga national sports associations. Zamboanga is your training center for weightlifting. But if you go to Zamboanga now, just like the rest, they have an unfinished sports complex, ready na pasukan ng 9, 10, 11 sports. Pagtutulungan na po si local government of Zamboanga, PSC, and DPWH, tatapusin na po namin yan. And again, they have a beautiful football area there. So, we can only proceed with RTCs if we have the vote of 3. All-out support from the local government unit, all-out support from the NSA because they believe that that area is the best for a regional training center, and then all-out support of PSC. PSC will not talk and reach out to LGUs without the NSA endorsing it. Very important component. So it is not a political decision. It is a strategic sports development decision.
Okay, questions, other questions from the floor? Unfortunately, our speakers are, there's a glitch in the microphone. Yes, Mr. Servino.
Thank you. Hello.
Sige.
Good morning, gentlemen. Andy Servini po, Bawaga Sports. Mr. President, just a quick update. Since we're talking about infrastructure, can you give us a quick update on the construction of the PFF building in Carmona?
I'm very happy to announce that it is 100% complete, and PFF will be moving second week of February. Na-preempt mo naman ako kasi papadala ko pa lang ng imbitasyon si Chair Pato at ang media natin para sa blessing. Of course, we will invite President Bacpol of Tolentino, POC. So abangan nyo, but we will invite all of you, but that will be second week or third week of February.
So in relation to that, since you mentioned the building is ready, what's the plan for the adjoining pitch, given that the whole area will now be redeveloped, and also that since the racetrack, the horse racetrack, will also be torn down, and the whole area will be redeveloped. But what's the plan for the pitch?
Well, the pitch will maintain for a few more years, no? Until we need to completely renovate it. You have to realize that that area, the racetrack, is a very, very big area, and we only occupy a very small portion of it.
Correct.
So it will maintain.
And for my second question, what is your response to the clamor of football fans, especially the die-hard football fans, that they are looking for a football-specific stadium? Because sometimes, just to share the sentiment of the public, sometimes they sneer at the idea of having, a track oval or even basketball courts beside. They are looking for a football-specific stadium.
Alam nyo, problema yan up until a few minutes ago kasi talagang naghahanap tayo ng lupa. Pero narinig nyo naman si Chairman, kung papayag ang PSC na i-convert natin ang Rizal, i-apply ko kaagad yan sa FIFA for us to have a football-specific home stadium for our national teams and our national league. So again, Chair, nagpapasalamat ulit ako at nabigyan niyo ako ng idea na i-apply na yan dahil talagang lupa lang naman ang problema natin eh. No? But very historical Rizal, I think it should still be in Rizal, but again, football specific.
Sir, how about the recent ruling by AFC that they require grass to host certain high level?
Yes, of course. Yes, that's correct. International games, official international games, can now only be played in natural grass. So, once we convert, if we're able to convert Rizal, if FIFA, AFC, or AFF helps us convert Rizal, it will be for official games only. Natural grass, no trainings, no development, just official games. To maintain the quality of the official grass.
Thank you. Any other questions from the floor?
Yes.
Mr. Gab Ferreras.
Okay, alright. Gab Ferreras, Sports Corner Page. Good morning, gentlemen. Unahin natin si Sir John. Sir, with regards niya dun sa opening ng FIFA Arena dyan sa Balanga, any initial impressions or reactions from the FIFA officials, AFC officials, and why this is helping itong pagtatayo nga ng FIFA Arena sa Balanga, and another one sa Puerto Princesa, to further strengthen yung football development sa mga provinces?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, ang pinakamahirap sa grassroots, in any sport I suppose, is the facility, the infrastructure. Etong FIFA Arena project, it's perfect for grassroots because to start football, now, international standards, it should only be a small-sided game. As a matter of fact, we now dissuade kids under the age of 13 to play 11-a-side. Dapat, the size of the pitch is age-specific. Until the age of 10, we should only be playing 5-a-side, and then we transition to 8-a-side. And then, when we are good enough, when we have the fundamentals, we go to 11-a-side. So, yung FIFA Arena concept is perfect for talaga grassroots. And again, after we're done with the 2 FIFA Arenas, which is Balanga and Palawan, and the counterpart from the AFC, 5 this year also, we will ask FIFA to maybe award us more FIFA Arena projects.
Sir John, of course, and with the gold medal ng Pilipinas dyan po sa SEA Games, plus of course the hosting of the recently concluded FIFA Women's Futsal World Cup, tinitiyan pa ba natin na logo pa ang mga women's football players natin sa ating bansa and all those who are interested in this sport?
Of course, I think more than anything, it's the interest and the hope is what the gold medal of the SEA Games has accomplished. No? Bukod sa karangalan, makikita na ba ang mga bata sa atin na kaya pala ng Pilipinas. Kaya pala ng Pilipino. So it's truly a remarkable story. Can you imagine? Four straight championships sa Vietnam. Diba? Tayong pumigil. So, I think itong mga kids around the Philippines, they will realize, they have realized that the Filipino can do it.
Lastly, to our good Chairman Pato, sa mga infrastructure projects natin, of course, nandiyan ang Rizal Memorial, nandiyan ang PhilSports, at napatunayan natin doon sa hosting natin na kaya tayo makapag-host tayo ng mga world class events, gaya ganyan WTA. So, ano ba ang mga assurance natin? Of course, the partnerships, tuloy-tuloy na yan with SUCs and even the private organizations na they are taking interest to help develop nga yung mga sports facilities through the help of the PSC. Salamat po.
Yeah, thank you, Gab. Alam mo, katulad nga po nung sinabi natin, ang realization natin, and I'm sure you also realized it, ang dami nga namang lupa ng gobyerno. Kulang lang yung focus na why not develop part of it as a sports facility. That is why ngayon you have BCDA, ang daming lupa, UP, ang daming lupa, state universities and colleges, ang daming lupa. PSC po ang nandyan ang mag-i-enable sa kanila Pero kailangan nandun ang LGU. Kailangan po, nandun yung NSA na sinabi, kailangan namin yan, Chairman. Importante sa amin yung football pitches all over Mindanao. Kita nyo naman kung gaano kadami sa Mindanao. I'm sure matutuwa lahat ng mga kababayan natin sa Mindanao. So, yes, help me deliver the good message that we will pursue developments of regional training centers per particular sport. Ulitin ko po kasi maraming nalilito. May mga sumusulat po sa atin, humihingi ng budget for infra mega stadiums. Hindi po natin gagawin yun. We have no time, we have no funds to develop major infra projects in the provinces. Ang gagawin po natin, tatapusin po natin yung mga projects na hindi natapos dahil kinulang po ng pondo. Makikipagtulungan po tayo sa LGU, sa DPWH, at makikipagtulungan po tayo sa National Federation.
Question from Mr. Ventura.
Yeah,
Explain that.
Follow up lang dun po sa plano na maging football specific yung Rizal. Does that mean tatanggalin na yung Tracopal?
Ganito po yan. Let me explain that carefully. Kung kaya natin gawa ng world-class track and field facility, meron tayo sa New Clark City, meron tayo dito sa PhilSports. And kung papansinin niyo po, kung ano ang ginagawa natin, kasi ingat po ako sa pag-explain ko, baka ma-misinterpret ako, no? Pag tinignan niyo po kasi ngayon yung Rizal, it is no longer a track and field oval kasi nag-i-extend na ho yung football field Kaya kulang na sa lanes di ba? So it is now a walking area for our athletes. Pero marami nga ho tayong na-identify na lupa that we can develop as track and field ovals. Diyan lang sa Manila, marami yan
Like the track and
field sports. Pero pansinin niyo po, nakita niyo naman po ngayon because of tennis, nakita niyo yung i-develop natin na park na yung Rizal. In the next few weeks po, may i-announce kami kasama ang MMDA, DPWH, City of Manila. Alam niyo po, if you're familiar with Rizal, marami sa atin dyan na tumanda. Attention, Sir Bong. There is a creek there. There is a creek.
Correct. Yes.
From near Lasal, palabas po ng Manila Zoo yan.
Yes.
It is a very wide creek. DPWH will show us their design. We will dredge it. It will become a promenade. So you can walk and walk and walk. It becomes a Rizal Park, parang Rizal Complex Park, so that people can walk and enjoy yung complex. Gagawa na natin ang daan yan. And in principle, the good mayors approve. In principle, MMDA is excited because it addresses the flood issues there. DPWH is now designing a world-class promenade like what they're doing dyan sa Pasig. And Rizal Complex will become an iconic tourist place as well. And we can, sooner than later, we can welcome all kids with their field trip inside that Rizal. So lahat po yan, very strategic po. So very strategic yung ginagawa natin. And that will pave the way for a world-class football stadium moving forward. Hindi po tayo kulang sa sa lupa. Kailangan lang po ma-zone natin mabuti, ma-master plan lang natin mabuti para yung facility na dapat para lang sa facility na yan. Hindi na natin quote-unquote chinachapsul so that the sport can develop that and be more progressive in the development.
Yes. Follow-up question.
Sir John, nasa venues na rin po tayo. Yung pong Hyundai Cup po, meron po tayong venue sa home match natin. Like nabanggit na nga po na bawal po na yung...
Well, as of now, doon muna tayo sa New Clark because it is the only natural pitch venue in the country. But like I said, with the help of PSC and if FIFA, AFC, or AFF grants us the funds, then in the future, maybe as early as next year, we're able to host in Rizal. Pending approval of a request.
Then we'll be taking the cue from Chairman Patok regarding strategic and going back to this massive grassroots sports infrastructure development. Could you emphasize the fact, President John, that all of these FIFA arena pitches are in strategic locations? They were not just chosen willy-nilly, but identified where, of course.
Well, for requests, FIFA, AFC, and AFF are very stringent about where to place them. They want kids, and they wanted kid accessible, children accessible. So, 100%. And tayo naman, ano ba ang layunin natin? Bakit natin kinakalat ito? Para makapag-develop tayo ng national team players for the future. So, it doesn't make sense for us to put it in an area where it's not accessible or it is only accessible to very few. We will make sure that wherever we situate a pitch, may it be a quarter, half, or full pitch, that it will be able to cater a lot of potential football players.
Mr. Siu, and then Mr.
Van, before lang, Ben, may pahabol ako rin sa sinasabi ko. Siguro ang magandang paliwanag ko pa dyan is that for us to continue with hosting international sporting events, yung talagang world-class sporting events, we really need to upgrade the facilities na para na nakaangkop, nakapor na dyan sa sporting event na yan. And yesterday, in the last few days, the PhilTA people and tennis stakeholders, they are so active, they're so excited. Yesterday, nagmi-meeting yung PhilTA board dun sa lounge natin sa tennis. Nag-uusap-usap na sila in an informal meeting. Ang sinasabi nila, Chairman, can we adopt the Rizal Memorial Coliseum? We'll do a world-class tennis facility there. And I said, I'm just waiting for your proposal. So ganun ho ang ginagawa natin lahat. It all becomes world-class, all partnership. So hindi po mawawalan yung ibang sport. We just need a very good, integrated, functional master plan so that lahat ng sports meron yan. Because as we speak, the bowling center that you see in Rizal, the abandoned bowling center will become the National Taekwondo Center. And Taekwondo gave an initial funding to start it. Then, may counterpart lang si PSC. So that is the framework that we are pursuing. And eventually, all of these facilities, kasama na po dyan, baseball, kasunod na. All of them, skin in the game ang NSA. Pakita nyo sa amin na yung stakeholders yung focus na dyan sa facility na yan. You will manage it, you will own it, make money for the NSA. and excite the people, di ba? Yun lang po yun.
Ivan.
Sir John, since nabanggit nila rin po that NCC will host the Philippines sa Youth Day Cup, siguro po paano po yung mga for the fans na rin, paano sila makakapunta doon, yung usuals din po, and for yung pag-accommodate dito sa mga visiting teams po during the competition.
Well, like what we've done before, the visiting teams, there are a number of world-class hotels in Clark, so that shouldn't be a problem for visiting teams. We will host 2 of the games in New Clark. No? I think one of the games will be against Thailand. So napaka-importante na mapuno natin yung stadium, no? Dahil yung huling laban natin dito, nanalo na yun. So also, accessibility. Like what we've done in the past, we will provide a number of buses. If I'm not mistaken, how many did we provide before? 12? 20. We provided 20 buses from the metro to ferry fans to and from. So we'll try to do more. Maybe Francis will do 30 this time. Pero talagang inimbita natin ang lahat na suportahan ng men's national team for the Mitsubishi Cup.
Sir Redo, one or two more questions.
Yeah, Sir John, Sir, you mentioned that people will provide the infrastructure but we need land. The country needs land. No? Other than those sa option na binigay ni Chairman kanina, meron po ba kayong particular na lupang hahanapin for the grassroots development ng pagtatayo ng facility?
Well, okay. So as you know, the PFF is comprised of 38 regional football associations. So, sorry, including NCR. So we plan to build a pitch, one at least, for each of them. So meron tayong mga regional football associations na nakakapaghanap ng lupa nila through use of RAC or BOA, either public or private. Pero yung iba talaga, merong challenge. That's why kailangan talaga kaakibat natin ng PSC dito para malagyan natin ng facility, lahat ng sulok. Pero again, the regional football associations are there for a reason. It's for them to be able to be the arm of the PFF in their particular regions and provinces. And, like I said, after these projects that we have for the 20 or 20 how many pitches that were already approved by FIFA, AFC, and AFF, we will try to ask them to grant us more.
So, but sa initial is a $3.5 million.
3.6.
$3.6 million.
Between, right now, what we presented, which is already approved, between FIFA funding, AFC funding, and AFF funding, ang kabuuan po niyan is $3.6 million. And again, once that is done, once it is completed, we will apply for more. We will apply for more.
So I think
Ano ba lang?
sorry.
Yung papakiusap yung kay Chairman is makikipag-usap kayo sa mga LGUs or ang setup is yung PFF and PSC will search for LGUs.
Well, marami pong paraan. Ang PSC po, in my understanding, meron na po yung mga regional training areas, mga satellite offices or satellite, may mga lupa na yan. So we would like to be able to tap the unused land.
Unused and underutilized.
Underutilized land. Number two, of course, being the sports department for the country, I'm sure naman, pag si chairman lumapit sa LGU o kung kanino man, mas magiging receptive sila kaysa sa dumiretso kami or ang mga NSA. So we're also hoping for that. And yung mga ibang sanga rin ng gobyerno, no? Mga ibang departamento, I'm sure if they find out that PSC is backing these projects, it will be easier for us to be granted, again, BOAs or Yusuf Rocks, to be able to build these facilities.
All right, I think we've covered all of the bases. Parting words first from Chairman Pato, then of course, Sir John.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much, President John. I'm very happy that the FIFA leadership, Asian leadership, and PFF leadership there come to realize that this is the best time to help Philippine football. You rest assured that the PSC will give its all-out support. Sabi ko nga, long overdue but never too late. Yes, let us analyze and study carefully how we can develop the football home, the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. We need a football home. We need a world-class football home. And thank you for the pitches that will be constructed all over the country. Lalo na ang dami sa Mindanao, napakagandang storya. It's not just giving away football. It's putting together a pitch so they can play. So sabi nga po ni Presidente dun sa instruction niya, maglagay ka lang ng bola dyan sa open field. Let them play. Just let them play. Yun lang ho ang instruction ng Presidente. Let the kids play. So, today it's January 29. FIFA, PFF has announced a 3.6 million support. Siguro naman mga April, another 3.6 million support. Siguro September, another $10 million support. All welcome for Philippine football, and thank you for that leadership, President John.
President John, please, for closing remarks.
Well, again, thank you to everyone for coming. Good news is best served to all. And I'm very happy that the PSC has accommodated us. Again, pala ko nga was just to report to the chairman some good news, but might as well share it with everyone. Like the chairman has suggested, yes, now that I know that we can convert, or we are allowed to convert Rizal to a proper world-class football venue, i-apply agad natin yan. We will apply to FIFA, to AFC, and to AFF right away for us to be able to get the funds and have once and for all a proper football arena, football stadium for our men's and women's national teams. Also, maraming salamat unang-una sa PSC for helping us deliver the FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup. It's truly something historic that has put us in the football map. And nagpapasalamat din ako sa future tulong ni Chairman Pato at the PSC to help us with the land to be able to put more infrastructure around the country. So yun lang po. Again, maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Maraming salamat sa suporta. Mabuhay kayo lahat. Mabuhay ang Atleta Pilipino. Mabuhay ang PSC.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you.